Hey, what's going on? This is my review of Washington's Landing, which is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right across from the Strip District, right next to the Pittsburgh Trail. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Check the description box for my Instagram, Patreon, and my email to contact me further. This location I would say 1/3 of it is actually more without buildings and natural and the spot where you want to be. And I'm specifically talking about this 1/3 of the island, because the other 2/3 parts, 1/3 part is cookie cutter buildings. Two, I guess there's businesses there, which equals more buildings, which take up more of the island. So I'm primarily talking about the 1/3 part where there's not buildings and actually a pretty beautiful place. There is a trail that goes around the whole island. That being said, the trail is kind of like the Pittsburgh Trail on both sides, but as in from Millville to the casino, that Pittsburgh Trail, north side. The trail here, which is like pretty, they put rocks down again. It's only like 10-30 minutes. So it's a pretty short trail. Aside from the trail, there's nice parking right here, so you can park right here. There's also a restaurant. I've never been to it, but I've heard it's pretty nice. It's right on the river, so that's, I would say, definitely a nice view. There's also docks, which seem to be a lot of them. But unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of boats on the docks. Other than the trail being relatively short, if you even want to call it a trail at that point, you might as well call it a path. There's not a lot of pollution and noise. It's generally an open spot. There's also, I would call it Rabbit Island. There's a decent amount of rabbits inhabiting this area. And I would bet that there is some mice. And there's definitely a few rats, like river rats. But those are more along on the river, which this is kind of like up and away. Sort of like a plateau, if you may. It's kind of like a little oval. It's surrounded by two rivers, which, you know, you get a lot of energy from that. Which is why I kind of picked the spot, because there is like some privacy here, but it all depends, because there is people coming and going. But if you would come at night, it'd be really private, because I've been here at night. It's actually really nice. Overall, it's peaceful. And does have an isolated type of way feeling, but also very open. Again, there's not a lot of noise and pollution. There's also a decent amount of birds. So the wildlife game is pretty nice for a third of the island. Also squirrels. There's also a tennis court. And it has about five spots to play. Nets, as you may. Overall, I would say it could be a nice picnic spot. There's definitely some just cool areas just to chill. Even though this place is, I would say, spectacular, but it is just a small location. Like I said, it is between two rivers, and it kind of like comes up in a way, and that brings like a force and energy, which is may ultimately why I picked the spot. It's definitely nice for a picnic. And there's just some nice spots that actually chill and look at the river. Different from the trail, for sure. I would say if you would come at night, there'd be a lot of privacy. And almost, I would necessarily say isolation. Private. And you can enjoy that even more. Which I would feel like, it just feel like one of those spots to be at a certain time, definitely at night. It's just like a feeling, like this would be a cool spot maybe, just to come and chill at night, do whatever mischief you'd like. Even maybe, like I said, there is even a spot at the park, real close. And it's kind of like in the middle of the Strip District almost. Halfway between North Side and Millville. Probably, if you wanted to smoke weed, I would give this spot almost a 5 out of 5. It's a real nice spot to come, especially at night. I would say more so at night, just to get that privacy and just that nice feel here. Have you ever been to a spot that calls you or just has a nice feel? Overall, my overall rating for the spot in Pittsburgh, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Even though it is relatively small and 2/3 of the island are covered by buildings and cookie cutter houses. The little spot that there is almost exemplifies its space. So overall, the energy, the wildlife, a nice spot at being at night. There's tennis courts. The access is relatively easy. And during the day, it could be a nice picnic. Like I said, the trail, again, it's kind of like really small. I wouldn't even consider it a trail. It's kind of just a nice spot to chill and relax and do the mischief that you would like. So overall, 4.5 out of 5. I also shot this video continuous from Pittsburgh Trail, and I'm gonna do my ex-vegan video right here. Also, there is rowing because of the rivers, and they row almost every damn day. And you could pretty much do any activity in the water at that point. But there is a rowing club, which is pretty cool and unique. So take what you want from it. Do I recommend coming here? Definitely. I would even say at night would be really cool, because it's just something about the atmosphere and the aroma. Thanks. Let me know how you feel below.